understand that. So I'm going to go through now a little bit of an exercise of building single family houses in different markets. And I'll show you a few examples here. So first of all, we're looking at a modest market here. Now I picked a local one on the Sunshine Coast in Bli Bli. So let's have a look at this little estate here. We've got the estate, it's selling from $272,000 for a 451 square metre block. Now, the earlier stages of that estate were selling for 110 to 128. So there's been some movement in the land pricing over those stages. What kind of properties are being built? Well, this kind of stuff. If you're looking for your 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double lock-up garage, this is what's being built. So this is your end product. What's my end sale product? You can see they're in the 400 kind of range. You're starting there at 435, 465, 475 for basically the same size house. So why does one get more than the other? Design. And this is where design really starts to play a part. You know, even things like feng shui and how you feel when you walk into the place. This is where you can see there design, and not necessarily the outside appeal, even the inside appeal. They are the same size square metre blocks. But what they put on them varies by $40,000. Why? Now, when you're looking to do this kind of stuff, you've got to go through every one of those. You've got to try and work out why one sells for 30 grand or 40 grand less than the other. What happened? Why is that the difference? Is there a difference in fittings? Is there a difference in the walls? Is there a difference in the slab thickness? Is there a difference in the in the design? Is there a difference in the way it's presented? Is that what it is? You know, is one styled and one's not? And it can command a higher price because people, I want the pretty one. Because in this market, if you're selling into this market, you're predominantly selling to a home buyer, homeowner, or you're selling to a dumb investor. You are. You're selling to a dumb investor who wants to negatively gear, who wants something pretty that they want to live in. That's not an investment criteria. Is it? Not in this room. So that's your mark. So you've got to get in and you've got to investigate that kind of stuff. Now, when I was looking at this market, and you know, when you look at well, first of all, let's come back here. When you're looking at buying now at 272, and then you've got to put one of these things on and sell in that kind of range, is there any money in that deal? It's not worth doing. So why isn't it worth doing? Because the uplift in the land content through the build process is not great enough. It's a modest, flattish market. So when I looked at that market, I go, well, where's the deal here? If I was going to do a deal here, where would I do the deal? I'd buy this one and build two. That's where the deal is. Because this one here, it's sold in 2015 for 2011 for $215, and it's just recently sold this year for $250,000, but it's a 1,000 square metre block where I can get two. So now my land content is 125, not 270, whatever this other one is over here. So this is where you've got to be smarter than the average bear, because the average bear is going to be sold by the market, going, oh, this is such a great state. You know, it's going to go up in value, and blah, blah. It's really taken ahead, and we've got so many more houses being built there, and, you know, they've got a new complex going in, and there's a big retirement village there, and the town centre's improving, and, oh, you know, it's right on the river, and it's beautiful, and, you know, it's only minutes, you know, drive down to the beach. That's what you're going to hear from the marketers. Forget all that crappy, fluffy stuff. Get to the guts of it. Where's the money? And you can't rely on the market increasing. It'll probably happen, but it'll happen, if it's going to happen in Bli Bli, it'll happen across the Sunshine Coast everywhere. So, you know, that's not the market. The market, if I was going to invest in Bli Bli, would be the double one where I can build two, because my land content goes down. The money in the development is in your land content.
So, before you're dealing with smaller numbers, and now we're even looking into the six-figure sites where we're looking in the millions, and probably 2 years ago that was something that was a bit scary, whereas now it doesn't faze us how many zeros are on the end of a project. So it's pretty exciting, just even the shift in mindset that you find yourself in, just coming to these events all the time and meeting those people. It can be a little bit overwhelming at first and a bit scary. There's so much information to take, and it seems like a lot of the stories that you hear that people have achieved so many things are so far away and maybe not reachable, but everyone in the room started at the same spot, and through dedication and through networking we can all get there. So don't think that you can't be that person on stage in 2, 3, 4 years time talking about your story. Everyone can achieve what they put in mind to do it, and now everywhere we go we just see deals everywhere and don't have enough time or money to be doing them ourselves, so just passing it on to other people too.
Yeah.
Jason's just as full time, so he finds a lot of deals on a daily basis.
And that's a great part. Again, going back to the network, you've got so many deals there, and you can start to share them around a bit.
Yeah. So I think for people that don't have time, don't make that an excuse for yourself, because there's people like Jason who have the time that can help you out. So there's no excuses. We can all do it.